one of Fellows blogging Miss Creation Australia Asia. Today's blogging is regard to how to maintain your life, obviously as well as maintaining the cats necessary things for their better life. We're looking at these little biscuits. It's called Friskies Purina. So that's what basically they consume during the day or whenever they can. And of course, this is our feline care, which is a brand called Smithin. These actually are for their litter, crystal cut litter. Okay, so this is very good, one of the best that we're using due to they tend to absorb the liquid and so on and so forth. So welcome guys, this is our laundry, and this is obviously the toilets of the cats that we're maintained as much as possible to make sure they're nice and clean. Otherwise we are going to suffer if we do not do the right thing for it. So that's basically part of our weekly groceries. In continual to our blogging in regards to our weekly lifestyle and weekly survival here, introducing Mr. D. He is the one responsible to do all the shopping every week or every Saturday to be exact. So we just go to our normal supermarket here. It's called Woolworths, or otherwise called supermarket. Convenient for us here is both with the market that we are doing and doing the shopping anyway. And this is there we call the eco bag, that they supplied, or you could purchase it for $1 per bag, I believe. But they do replace the if it's ripped or whatever it happened to the bag. As long as you take it back straight to their supermarket, and they will give you a hand for that. So basically it's costing us $1 per bag. Okay, it's about 38 pesos or so in your money. So welcome to our kitchen. We're continuing blogging at the moment here. This is our what we call our supplies for the month, for the week, whatever. So we have a big coffee here. That coffee will it's costing us about $18 or so, or $19 depending on what a special nut. I'm not very fast when it comes to coffee. As long as I got coffee in the day, you know, instant or not, as long as that coffee, that's basically is what I, you know, aiming for the day. So let's go back to our canned food. These are here, it's called tuna in a spring water. As you can imagine, this obviously consumable for humans, as we all know. But this we purchased specifically for the cats, and we mix their food in the sense of 3 different type of food. We have those canned food, and of course they have their own meats that's specialized or specialty for paws or cats and dogs only. It's a gourmet chunky mince, and this is what they look like. So that's part of their diet, as well as they have this mince meat. As you can imagine, they are special for the cats only, mince meat, and this also fresh. So we put it in a container and we mix it together with the canned food, as such as I have expressed early on. Plus also we have this gourmet packet food. It says it's a fussy cat, as I have said. It's called fussy cat. So one of our cat here, particularly K1, is very fussy when it comes to food. So we now tend to mix all sorts of meats in one bowl, so then he could actually have some kind of nutrients from one food to another. So basically that's covering the cats department. As I have said early on, they are very pricey having cats in your house, and of course maintaining their diets as well as their health, because if you do not do so, they'll end up getting so sick, and next thing you know, travel to the vet, which is yes, and of course you make sure you clean up their paws properly, your poo-poo, their shit, literally. So make sure these are cleaned properly, and Mr. D is in charge in that department, but because I just cannot handle it, I passed out. Otherwise I just literally passed out if I'm in that. You see, since day one that we have these 2 cats, is basically Mr. D is in charge in that department, and we do the sharing of feeding them, but I do the washing, I do the grooming as such, and cleaning their paws or cutting it, and making sure they are nice and healthy by, you know, giving them a nice proper bed to, you know, they use the couch, by the way, as their bed is quite expensive bed, but at the end of the day they're happy in there. So I just put some nice cushion, or you know, blanket, I suppose, or what you call it. Okay, everyone, so we welcome you. This is the life of our cats, and this is basically the reality, but no pretentious, no nothing. Let's continue on blogging as we could. Basically, at the moment, we are sharing our lifestyle. So I just gonna continue the segments of our weekly survival as well as weekly lifestyle here that I have said early on, how we do our shopping, and basically it's Mr. D is in charge in that department. So I'm gonna showcase some of the stuff that we actually purchase from the supermarkets here every week. So whenever we run out, naturally. And this is just the vegetable, and I love vegetable and fresh salad because you need to balance your diet, guys, regardless. Do not just have rice and fish because you know that you get nothing from that. Okay, so and this is the pumpkin or squash, whatever you call it. I think this is called butternut because they're longer, and of course the shape is about that, they're not round. So we obviously have banana here. As you can see, we have ample of banana because Mr. D likes to have banana first thing in the morning with his breakfast, cereal breakfast, and this is how he consumes it. That's to showcase to you what we have here. So this is Mr. D breakfast. So he had those with banana and with this one, and Bob's your uncle for today. You are actually have nutrients from one pack to another. Every single banana that comes to Australia or Melbourne here, so to speak, in our supermarket, there is a label, as you can see, or stickers. These stickers here represents not only that the barcode of the actual item, but also represents the manufacturing as well as where they grow or where they come from. These numbers behind this barcode is far just greater than barcodes. This also relates to their location and of course the country where they come from and so on and so forth. We are slightly different here when it comes to this fresh fruit juice because number one, we are extremely strict with all the produce that's coming to the country. If we cannot even supply apple from Victoria to New South Wales without even going through with a proper test and so on and so forth, because we do not want what we call the fruit flies. This fruit flies is such a big no-no to all the farmers because it does destroy everything. And the fruit from Victoria to New South Wales is a big no-no. We do not carry those. Whatever you consume fruit in New South Wales, you finish it off. Do not take it to Victoria and vice versa. Okay, so that's what we covered at the moment. And of course, you can see now, everything has to be balanced. We got broccoli and we have, again, you guys should probably realize this, but these are sweet potato. And these are yellow or orange sweet potato. These are very common from our local supermarket that you could generally buy per kilo, which is looking at maybe $6 per kilo or $7 per kilo, and you only purchase a couple of those. That'll be enough for at least 1 week or second week of your consume to this food. And we have okra. This is my favorite because it reminds me of Philippines naturally, just to have those okra and having a local or a province food. They are rather fresh, as you can see now. This might have grown here in Melbourne or in Victoria or maybe in a warm part of New South Wales. We have what we call the Lebanese eggplant. These are very, very similar eggplant on the shape and the size to what we have in Philippines. That's why I like those. And we have a big, massive eggplants here as well. But I find them very tasteless. These are better because just give this a nice flavorsome to those. As we progress, we are having what we call the spring onions, obviously. You call it, dahon onion or leaves, whatever. But we call it here spring onion. And this, I don't mind using this because generally, if I don't have any proper onions, see that end bit there, I use them as my big onion flavorsome. And of course, you use the rest of the leaves as your so-called coloring, balancing the food once you plate the food. And of course, welcome back. I'm presenting the mango. Again, this is called Blush. And it's got a number on it, 5739. That is obviously comes to wherever this come from. They have stickers and obviously it represents to these people, whoever supply this. So this is the called Blush mango. They're not necessarily yellow, but yet they are already ready to eat now. They're ripe and you could smell it. And this probably is costing us maybe $3 or $2, $3 in one mango. Okay, so that's basically it. We're looking at between $3 and for one mango. Okay, not 1 kilo, one mango. Okay, that just give you some idea on exactly how our lifestyle going on here. And every week, obviously, this is a normal routine for us to do so. And Mr. D is busy to do it because he seems to me knows the pantry more so better than I am. All right, everyone, and I hope that you have some idea on what our lifestyle is all about. And I shall see you for the next one. Okay guys, we shall show you the contents of the fridge for the week, which is going to consume minimum of 1 week to 2 weeks, depending on how busy we are here obviously and how hungry we are during the day. So this is at the moment here. We have, as you can see, there's plenty of fruit in this fridge. So we have the grapes, okay, you can see that, and of course we have mangoes, 2 different types of mangoes, and of course we have avocado, and consists with yogurt. As I have said early on, you are going to need something like that into your diet due to the fact that we are a woman and our bones are not that very good. And these are just basic sugar, salad contents. Okay, so that's basically it. This is our so-called 1 week supply or more, and of grocery, and of course the lifestyle. And these are not to show off with you guys, it's just to basically literally tell you our lifestyle here without any pretentious, and of course just to let you know that we also human too. And but this is the organization of our fridge. Again, it's a very, very basic and very common, but the same token, Mr. D is doing this every week. And this is the freezer. We have some few breads there. Sometimes during the night I tend to eat bread or having some toast, blah 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 blah. So this is the basically it, guys. And again, that's the typical, oh hello, what I found here is barbecue buns, guys. Shupaw shupaw, woohoo, check that out. Okay, so much for that. So that's it, guys. We shut the door and we just showing off the lifestyle of Hashtag Life 101 Fellows blog and Mascara Creation Australia. Aisha. This is Joanna.